Halloween night had always been a time of thrill and excitement in Hollow Hills. The town transformed into a haven of elaborate decorations, eerie fog, and children dressed as ghouls and goblins. But this year, something wickedly different awaited the unsuspecting residents. The sun dipped below the horizon, casting long shadows as darkness shrouded the streets. I, along with my friends Sarah and Mark, set out for a night of trick-or-treating. Our costumes were crafted to perfection. Mine a witch's attire, Mark's a creepy clown, and Sarah's a ghostly bride. We strolled along the dimly lit streets, our candy-filled pumpkins swinging by our sides. The houses were adorned with spider webs and jack-o'-lanterns, their sinister grins illuminated by flickering candles. It was the perfect Halloween ambiance. As we reached the end of Hollow Hills, we came upon a path that led into the woods. We'd heard rumors of a hidden mansion deep within, a place abandoned for years, rumored to be cursed. The bravado of youth led us down that ominous path. The woods were thick with gnarled trees, and the rustling leaves seemed to whisper secrets. The moon cast eerie silhouettes, and the wind carried a chill that went straight to the bone. The mansion loomed ahead, an imposing structure cloaked in darkness. With trembling excitement, we entered the mansion's courtyard. The garden was overgrown with thorny vines, and a long-forgotten fountain gurgled ominously. The windows were like vacant eyes staring out into the night. Sarah suggested we explore inside, and we cautiously agreed. The mansion's front door creaked open with reluctance, revealing an interior that seemed to defy time. Dusty chandeliers hung from the ceiling, and the faded wallpaper whispered of past grandeur. The air was heavy, laden with the scent of decay. Our footsteps echoed through the empty hallways as we ventured deeper into the mansion. The moonlight filtered through shattered windows, casting eerie shapes upon the walls. It was as though the house itself was alive, watching our every move. A door on the ground floor led us into a grand dining room. A long, ornate table stretched before us, set with dusty china and tarnished silverware. In the center of the table, a single, unlit candle stood. Mark reached for it, a mischievous grin on his face. But as he picked up the candle, a voice whispered from the shadows, chilling us to the core. "Who dares disturb this place of rest?" it hissed, sending shivers down our spines. We turned to see a spectral figure, a butler in tattered emerging from the darkness. The butler's eyes glowed with an otherworldly light as he explained that we had awakened the spirits of Hollow Hills Manor. He warned us that we must participate in a sinister game, or suffer the mansion's curse. Reluctantly, we agreed to play the game. The butler explained the rules, a series of riddles, each one leading us deeper into the mansion. If we solved them all, we would be free. If not, we would become permanent residents of Hollow Hills Manor. The first riddle led us to the mansion's library, a room filled with dusty tomes and tattered scrolls. We read the riddle aloud, and the room seemed to come alive, books flying off the shelves as if guided by invisible hands. We solved the riddle just in time, and the library fell silent once more. The next riddle took us to the basement, where a cryptic puzzle awaited. As we deciphered its meaning, the walls began to close in on us, the ceiling descending with a menacing rumble. With seconds to spare, we cracked the puzzle and narrowly escaped the chamber. The final riddle led us to a room on the top floor, its windows offering a view of the moonlit woods below. We solved it with trembling hands, and a chilling breeze filled the room. The ghostly butler appeared one last time, congratulating us on our wit and courage. With a sigh of relief, we watched as the mansion's spectral inhabitants faded into the darkness. We hurried back through the woods, our hearts pounding with the intensity of our ordeal. Halloween night had taken an unexpected turn, one that left us questioning the boundaries between the living and the dead. As we returned to the town of Hollow Hills, We noticed that the decorations had taken on a sinister quality. The jack-o'-lanterns grinned with malevolence, and the fog that enveloped the streets seemed to whisper haunting secrets. The townspeople had vanished, replaced by eerie, shadowy figures. We realized too late that we had unwittingly released the spirits from the mansion, unleashing their curse upon Hollow Hills. The once thriving town had been transformed into a ghostly realm, where the spirits roamed free, seeking to claim the souls of the living. Our Halloween night had turned into a nightmarish descent into the supernatural. We were trapped in a world where the line between reality and the afterlife had been blurred, and our only hope was to find a way to